do that.
Which side? How about this side?
Okay. I have to, you take that before you Mark says you.
Hey, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I was here last year at this time, and at that point I'd been the executive director, I think, a month. And so I've had a year now to take a look at where we're at and kind of what are the opportunities that we have and also what are the issues that we have as a port. One of the key big picture things that I just wanted to kind of start out with saying is that when I kind of looked at what Larry and Pete, had put together and saying this, we were going to do sort of the state of the harbor, I envisioned that Pete was going to be the sergeant of arms and welcoming me coming in and all those kinds of things. So I was kind of disappointed that Pete didn't do a proper announcement. Anyway, this isn't really going to be kind of a State of the Union, kind of a history. I'm going to kind of try to stay focused on a couple of things and the opportunities that I see happening in the port. But for the most part, most of us never really look at the port. I wanted to kind of take a slightly different perspective. And if you're a ship and you're coming into the port of Humboldt Bay, what is your experience when you're coming into the bay? As opposed to us looking at it from the land or the Eureka side or even the Samoa Peninsula in the industrial portion, when you're a ship and you're coming into Humboldt Bay, what do you see in the jetties, the tugs, all of the key infrastructure that we have, and then how does our infrastructure compare to other ports that we're trying to attract businesses to come to our community? Let me see this. And so obviously we have our current shipping that we have. A lot of times you'll see ships like this into the bay and some other things that Green Diamond has. What are the types of ships that we have in our bay and that we historically have seen? And what are the makeups of the existing docks that we have? Anybody that goes on our docks, you typically will see that we have these standard wood piers and wood planks on most of our docks, which are really remnants of the previous and current timber heritage that we have in the community. But are those facilities really the types of docks that certain kinds of industries need in order to come here? The second kind of component of this is that when we look at the National Freight Highway System, we look all over the place, and you look all over the United States, and then you'll notice that there's this 3-hour stretch down Highway 299 that there's not the connection on the National Freight Highway System. And so one of the things that I observed when I came here, it was like, why not? When you look at the Caltrans map, and so we've been meeting with Caltrans and the state, and we're saying one of the things that we need to do is we need to get Humboldt Bay and Highway 299 on the official National Freight Highway System. This is a simple thing. Caltrans has done all the improvements. It meets all the standards. We just need to get the federal government and Caltrans to change the designations so that we can start advertising to all the other people that wants to use our port that we should be on the National Freight Highway System. This is a simple little thing, and these are things that we need to do in order to prepare us for the industries that are going to be coming to Humboldt County. So, the typical things, when you look at our port, the main entrance channel is 48 feet, and then the North Bay is down to 38 feet.